How's it going, boss buddies? I hope you're all doing really well. Now, a couple of days ago, I had a full wearing of 1872 by Clive Christian at my wonderful new travel set. It's been a couple of years since I've worn this one, so I thought I'd do a full review now. So I'm going to be back in a second with my full review of 1872. Oh, welcome back, boss buddies. I hope you're all doing really well. My name is Scott. I'm the Luxury Fragrance Boss, and you're watching the Luxury Fragrance Boss channel. Now, today I've got a review of something a little bit special. Now, obviously, I only review luxury and niche fragrances. However, when it comes to luxury, this is the absolute sort of, I think it's got to be around the top somewhere. I'm reviewing Clive Christian's 1872. Now, just before I do get onto the review, I just want to say a massive thank you to one of my subscribers. A massive thank you to Nick at proteinworld.com, who sent me over Christmas, he sent me a couple of supplements. If you're back in the UK, definitely check out proteinworld.com. Fantastic and high quality products. Obviously, I talk about the gym quite a bit and I compete in bodybuilding, so I really do appreciate. He sent me some vitamins and a couple of other bits as well. So a massive thank you, and if you're in the UK, definitely check them out because they're fantastic pricing as well as being the high quality. Now, getting back to 1872, this one comes out of my sort of beautiful little travel set. I really decided to sort of treat myself for Christmas this year to this wonderful little set. This set here is about just under £200, £195. I ordered this online. Now, pretty much any time I've gone on to see it on Lucky Scent, they always seem to be sold out of this one. It's a very popular. It's a little bit cheaper to pick it up in the UK. It's $295, I think, or possibly $285 in the States. But yeah, with the currency exchange, it works out a lot cheaper in the UK. And I had a friend traveling back to England over Christmas, so he managed to pick it up for me. I ordered it and had it sent to him. He brought it back for me. So massive thank you to my best friend Howard as well. So on to 1872. Now, first of all, a little bit of information about the fragrance. The reason it's called 1872 is because that's the year the original company started, the original perfume company, originally called the Crown Perfumery, which is also where the little lids come from, the crown. And I think they're loosely designed around sort of the original design of the bottle as well. Now, they originally made sort of perfumes for a couple of the members of the royal family. I believe Prince Albert was one of them. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what this pays homage to, the name 1872. Then Clive Christian bought the Crown Perfumery, I'm not sure what year, but not too long ago, and they've kept like the royal crest. And I mean, even when you look at these fragrances, they do look like they belong to royalty. These are they are true luxury. I mean, you've got to be pretty much very indulgent in yourself to be spending £450 or $750, I think it is in the US, to buy a 50ml bottle of this one here. So, I mean, they are expensive fragrances, but to me, when I first started exploring niche fragrances, how many years ago now, I started sort of broadening my horizon of niche fragrances. I want to say around sort of 4 to 5 years ago. Obviously, I was well aware of Creed, but then when Amouage came along, I started to realise that there was other stuff out there, and I started to sort of do a lot of research on the internet. And one of the first houses that I came across, sort of looking at the 10 most expensive I was like Googling 10 most expensive fragrances in the world, or 10 most luxurious fragrances in the world, and things like that. And Clive Christian's name popped up again and again and again, and I just became kind of a little bit obsessed with sort of wanting to smell these. And obviously they're not available in Grand Cayman, but yeah, you can't pay to order the samples off of Lucky Scent. You had to order other samples and then ask for them. If you were lucky enough that they had some in stock, they would send them to you. So about 2 years ago, I did actually manage to get my hands on some samples from Clive Christian, and I have actually tried all of these. But being as it's been 2 years, I thought it was finally time to do a review. So I'm gradually going through and wearing them. Obviously, I'm not going to go sort of mad me wearing these sort of every day. Obviously, I don't do that with any of my fragrances because I'm always reviewing. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to experience them all again before I just probably wear them for sort of special occasions. Now, one of the first reactions though that I got from when I put on 1872 was my wife, as soon as I walked out of this room, because this is where I keep all my fragrances, I spray them on every morning. Normally I do my Instagram pictures in here as well, which is why it's always got a white background because it's on my desk. Otherwise, just recently as well, I've started doing them at the golf range first thing in the morning as well because I've started playing golf again. But yeah, I sprayed it on in here. I walked straight out. My wife was in the kitchen. She went, "Oh my God, yummy. What are you wearing?" So that was this one right here. So this one is kind of I'd say it's their sort of their classic cologne. It's their sort of barbershop kind of smell. If you think along the lines of sort of Penhaligon's Endymion, this one, however, it doesn't sort of have the it doesn't have the lavender in or sort of anything that sort of that they'd use in like a barbershop scent as far as sort of soothing or anything like that goes. It's quite hard to describe. I'd say it's along the lines of sort of clean linen. It's that very sort of classic masculine clean sort of fragrance. I've got some on my wrist, so I mean that's the kind of smell. It's like it smells like fresh laundry. It smells like fresh bed sheets, or when you just pull something out and you just got a sort of a wonderful, really clean smelling sort of scent to it. That's exactly what you're going to get with 1872. And like I say, my wife's a huge fan of that one. Now this one's a very, very simple fragrance. In here you've got Mandarin, pepper, Petitgrain, and also Clary sage. But together, I mean, they've blended such a beautiful sort of clean fragrance. This one is going to smell incredible, especially if you're in a sort of a nice tailored suit and a sort of very clean white shirt, sort of nicely pressed. This is going to definitely be sort of for the guy who's, for the guy who's sort of, like I say, in a tailored suit and a white shirt, probably lawyers. I mean, it's definitely somebody who earns a little bit more money because these are very expensive fragrances, but they are beautiful fragrances. 1872, as I said, is their sort of their classic barbershops kind of smell, or that really classic mature cologne kind of smell. I do enjoy wearing all of these. X is actually my favorite out of them. I'm looking forward to wearing that again for the first time in, like I say, in about 2 years. Today I'm actually wearing number 1, which is a fantastic, much stronger than I remember it. But that one's more of an icon oriental woody, and X is kind of like a musky oud. I mean, the 1872 I'd say has got a little bit of kind of a musky base to it as well. There's no musks actually listed in the notes, as I said. It's just Mandarin pepper, Petitgrain, and Clary sage. But it does have kind of, I mean, it does kind of have like a musky kind of smell to it. I guess you could kind of say that it's inbred in their DNA for Clive Christian, because I find them all kind of musky. They're definitely, for somebody I'd say more mature, I'd say you're looking at somebody 30 years upwards would wear these. They're probably the people that the more so the kind of people that are going to know about them as well. I mean, these are only sold in sort of very high-end stores. You're going to find them in Selfridges. I can only name like the UK stores really, as well as the sort of Lucky Scent in the US. But again, that's a high-end fragrance store. But yeah, you'll find these in Selfridges, I believe, Harvey Nichols. There's a couple of other stores I can't remember off the top of my head. I tested them out in Selfridges, and I also found them in Saks Fifth Avenue as well when I was in San Francisco. I mean, that's my thoughts on 1872. I do enjoy that one. My wife really enjoys that one as well. Definitely, if you're looking for sort of a more classic smelling cologne, check out the Clive Christian line. Like I say, unfortunately you can't order the samples, but you can ask for them if you're in any stores, I guess, that are doing their samples. Other than that, I mean, yeah, I mean, let me know if you've tried any of the Clive Christian line. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know your favourites if you have. Please like, comment and subscribe below. Like I say, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. You can find me at Luxury Fragrance Boss. That we can keep up to date my scent of the day, anything else that I've got going on, little snippets of my personal life every now and then as well in there. Other than that, don't forget hit that notification bell. That way you keep up to date with all my videos as they are released. You get a notification anytime I'm releasing a new one. Other than that, stay smelling fantastic. I look forward to seeing you very soon in my next video, and thank you so much for watching.